for someone that's out there not listening to this, and they're literally wanting to pursue their dreams, what would you tell them would be something from your experience? Just, you got to do this if you want to see this. Like, what would you say?
I would say, one thing that worked for me is try and design your life to be at least close to where you want to get to in some capacity.
Okay.
Like, that's a simple, try and have access to the world that you want to be in.
Okay.
In any capacity. I mean, we were talking about a story about Steven Spielberg yesterday, and there's an urban legend that he used to creep in to the film sets, and he befriended the security guard at the gate, right?
Yeah.
Just to just kind of be around the film set. Whether that's true or not, that's the sort of thing you need, it's a good story.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did that by being around the studio and being around that environment. So that would be one thing I would say, and also just keep going, and that it doesn't stop. There isn't a point of arrival.
Okay.
I think that's the most real advice you could most disappointing advice you could get.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
being
true.
so disappointed when I realized that, but I think the earlier you realize that, the better. That's the truth.
Right.
Like, it's someone who you think, The Rock is still hustling. Like, he's thinking about what the next movie is. What's he, is he going to get into politics? I don't know where he's at, but like, I heard a talk he was giving when he first of all, he got out of wrestling. He was already very successful in wrestling. Yes. He left that to start again, which is what you talk about if you've got the keys.
Yes.
You can start again.
Yeah.
And then for a long time he was doing movies that he didn't like, that had no respect. And the general public is seeing this guy in big movies, but he's still not. You're still reaching. It's like it was just another story of that you're never arriving. So I think that's a real thing that you could. That is something that I wish I knew even earlier.
Yeah.
That there's not an arrival point. You have to do whatever you're chasing because you love it.
Right.
And the journey is the destination. And I'd heard that always. The journey is the destination. But I don't think I really knew or lived that until further in to the journey.